Now ready to go ahead and begin the Duke portion of the press conference. If we could start with a opening statement from Coach Scheyer, please.
Well, for us, the preparation for this game started with great respect for Scott Drew, his program, you know, how good of a coach he is, his coaching staff, their players, they have really good talent. So for us, to win by this margin, I think speaks to the level of killer instinct that our guys have, the competitiveness and the connectivity. You know, I thought guys did a great job. Last two games, my math is right, you know, we have, I think, 38-8 assisted turnovers. You know, obviously that's a big deal. I may be off by one. If I am, tell me. Am I off? I'm off by one, I think. Yeah. 39. Even better. Even better. But I thought, you know, again, Cooper back, you know, these last couple games, he's had a great way about him. And then Tyrese, I mean, look, it's the obvious, the shots. I mean, big-time shot making. But I think he's just been competitive and great leader, setting the tone every day with what we're doing. And so really proud of this win. Sweet 16 sounds great. We know it's a quick turnaround, but we're going to enjoy this one tonight and then get back to it.
All right, at this time, we're going to open the floor for questions for student athletes. Go fourth row first and then there, and then we'll go over here.
Rod Baxley, Fayetteville Observer. Cooper, how do you describe what you saw from Tyrese tonight in these last few games?
Yeah, I mean, I think when Tyrese plays with the type of confidence that he's been playing with, I mean, really, this whole second half of the season is just really good for our team. I mean, it's just such a talented player, such a weapon for us when he's, you know, being confident and looking for a shot.
Okay, in the front row.
Royal Howell, the Juice Network. Tyrese, this question's for you. Just talk about that killer instinct. I think this is the most three-pointers a player's made since 2001. That team won a national championship also. But just speak on just that killer instinct that you have and just coming out with the dog mentality.
Yeah, I think it's just my preparation, just behind the scenes, putting in the work and trusting myself. And, I mean, when I'm on the court, just playing free and you know, just having fun out there, just trying to cherish every moment I get with these guys and just having fun.
Okay, Jaden in the fifth row, and then you're going right behind him.
Yeah, hi, Tyrese. Dan Walken from USA Today. You know, I know your first couple years at Duke, you've had some ups and downs. I was just curious, you know, sort of how you maintained your level of, you know, commitment to the program, maybe not wanting to, you know, try something else, you know, and just going all in with this group and having the belief that it was going to, you know, click for you at this level.
I think from a young age, I've never been the person to sort of jump off a ship in a sense. Just trusting myself, obviously trusting Coach Scheyer and the program here. But I mean, everyone's on a different journey, and whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, just making sure, you know, I'm level-headed and always trying to get better every day.
Okay, on the edge here, one row back, and then we'll get David.
Tyrese, according to NCAA stats, you joined some rare company with Coach Scheyer. You're the first Duke player to shoot a hit 5+3.
Say that again, because they don't think I can play. Can you say that one more time?
First Duke player to make 5+ three-pointers in back-to-back NCAA tournament games.
What was the question?
Since 2010. How does that make you feel knowing that you joined Coach Scheyer?
I mean, it feels great. Everyone's been calling him White Mike for the past 2 weeks. But no, I'm just really proud of our group and proud of the way we came out and responded in that second half.
Okay, standing up back there, David. There you go.
Tyrese, David Teal with the Virginia Pilot. It's a 35-30 game with about 3-4 minutes to go in the first half, and you guys close on a 12-0 run. What kicked into gear there to get you guys some separation?
Definitely the things we spoke about pregame, just rebounding and playing defense. I mean, when we stick to our defense, stick to our habits, we're a really hard team to score on. And, I mean, once we started getting loose balls and rebounds, we could push in transition and play our offense.
Okay, good. Aaron right in there.
Aaron Beard with the AP. This is for you, Tyrese. You were 0 for 10 in your first two games in the ACC tournament from 3. I'm curious, when you were shooting in those games, did it feel good at the time? Did you have to tweak anything, like a reminder of something foundational with your shot, or is this just sometimes the way it gets going?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it's the way it goes. Obviously, it was 0 of 10, like you said, and I mean, just sticking with it, putting in the work, just trusting myself was a big thing.
You know, with Tyrese as a coach, how do you handle when somebody, you know, their first couple years maybe doesn't live up to the expectations and all the things that go with that, especially in this era?
Well, I think I think it's what I'm most proud of, or as proud as anything, with the journey Tyrese and I have been on, because it's harder to go through those journeys now, you know, and you know, Tyrese, you know, I took over in April, and Tyrese and I had a call May 31st to come a year early, and sorry. I think we knew there'd be some rough patches, you know, reclassifying, but there were his first year. But he had some big-time moments. Like, he came on strong down the stretch, and he could have made a decision to even go pro after his freshman year, a year early. And I think he and his family, his, you know, mom and dad, they had such maturity to understand it's more important to be ready than just be drafted. And so he doubles down, comes back, huge expectations, and me and Tyrese both would say his sophomore year didn't go the way we wanted. And I think that's where it's easy to split. And I was not in a convincing mode. I think after that season, I was just matter of fact where I saw it for him and the opportunity, and just we had honest conversations like we always do. But I think the difference is for a guy in that position to take it, as opposed to making excuses or running away from it. I think that's the special part. And so for this to happen for Tyrese, you know, to be, you know, hitting 7 threes and to be our key guy and all that after going through all these moments, like if I'm an NBA team, I'm going after him, because you have to handle adversity. And I think that speaks a lot to his character, and then obviously our relationship. You know, and I think in this era, you guys cover this, you understand the challenges and NIL and transfer portal and all that. It's still to have the relationships you can build with a guy for 3 years and go through a lot. And I'm obviously really proud of him.
When you need your sports news all the time,
we've got breaking news to bring to you.
CBS Sports HQ gives you a snapshot of all the sports that matter to you.
Big news coming out of the NFL. A lot of movement in the rankings this week.
With highlights.
What a finish at the final round of play.
And in-depth analysis.
Can they three-peat? Tony Romo joins the conversation.
What can you say about this game?
When you need your sports in a snap,
we're bringing you that breaking news right here on HQ.
Find it on CBS Sports HQ. Streaming free anywhere you are.